Welcome to everybody here in the room and also our participants on the Zoom. My name is Henning Madsen, and I'm one of the organizers of this conference. The conference will be in English, as you might already know, and that's because it's an international conference. We have good people, experts from other parts of Europe to come and enlighten us about the options for EU treaty change in the energy field. We have an old treaty on nuclear, and some of us are hoping for maybe to have a treaty for renewables in the future. But first of all, I have to say that the conference is organized by NOAA, Friends of the Earth Denmark, and some other Danish NGOs, Sustainable Energy, Nordic Folkecenter for Renewable Energy, and also with the support of organizations. INFORSE-Europe have also supported the conference, and then we have a number of also co-inviters who have been helping us, and hopefully some of you will be online on Zoom as well. And we can see all of the impressive array of co-inviters up here. And we can also say that we have got funding from the Danish Board for Enlightenment for European issues, funded by the government, called Europa-nævnet, and also from a small Danish civil society fund called 1. Maj-fonden, was supported this and made it possible to invite our guests from abroad to help us on this conference. And we are happy to be able to hold it in the Parliament, and we are thankful to the members of Parliament that have made this possible. We have a small change in the program because co-inviter for this meeting, also member of the Parliament, Martin Lidegaard, is busy. Very busy trying to get into the new government. We just had elections a little more than a week ago in Denmark. So from the Parliament we have Hans Søren Egge Rasmussen up here, who will also be in the panel later on. So we are happy to have some also interest from the Parliament. There has been earlier a proposal in the Danish Parliament about the revision of the Euratom Treaty, but I think Søren can tell us a bit more about that later. We have a historic year yesterday, actually, because it's 50 years since Denmark joined the European Union, or the Common Market as it was called at that time. A referendum in 72, it was decided that Denmark should join, along with the UK, who's now not in the European Union anymore. But that's 50 years ago, and that also marks the 50 years of Denmark joining the Euratom Treaty, because that's the rule of this treaty about the nuclear industry, promoting a common nuclear industry in the European Union, that when new member states join, they automatically join basically all of the treaties that are already in place in the European Union. So Denmark has been a member of this Euratom Treaty for 50 years, and actually it's even older. The treaty is one of the oldest treaties, so to speak, one of the groundstones of the European Union. When back in the 1950s, they formed the Euratom Treaty and the Coal and Steel Union. These were the two treaties that have developed into the European market and what we know today as the European Union. So it's 65 years ago, actually, that this Euratom Treaty was decided. And we are going to discuss today how that can be, how we can make changes in that, and how this could be, maybe it could be just amended or changed very much, or it could even be changed into a treaty promoting renewable energy and energy efficiency. It would be nice to have a replacement of this old dinosaur treaty, basically, with a more modern energy treaty on renewables and energy efficiency. But we have seen also a revival of the nuclear power in the European Union. Just recently, there has been a decision to allow nuclear power into the clean energy taxonomy of the European Union, and that basically encouraging investments also in nuclear energy. But if we look at the history for the last 20 years, only three plants put into work in the European Union. So, and many of them are quite old. But with this introduction, I would like to give the word to Göran Brünse, who is going to be the moderator of this event, and then we have all our guests to present themselves a bit when they get on this stage.